Red Shirt Friday. Yes, I know I'm a little late. Today has been crazy, but I think almost the entire month of March has pretty much disappeared. We have been a little crazy, we've been a little frantic, and the worst thing people worried about was Friday the 13th and the moon shifting, and here we are going through some madness. I almost didn't make it to the video because I wasn't sure what I should talk about, and I didn't do the Pink Wednesday video. One, I didn't have time, and then I couldn't get on to, the internet was just kind of wonky, and I was using the Wednesday videos to talk about different events and supporting the events, and we were getting information kind of left and right about, I almost feel like it was misinformation. One minute we could do it, and the next minute we couldn't. So by the time it was time, I just didn't get online. And then today, I just finished a 5-hour closing. And real estate's more than just finding a house and then picking up keys. There's a lot of little things in between. So it was kind of a weird closing, but the family's happy. And the way the economy is right now, they were happy that they were funded, that they had locked their rate, and they had some good people in the background to make it happen. So I did decide that I kind of felt like I needed to do my Red Shirt Friday videos because we started this out to promote different things and support our veterans and how we're supporting our veterans groups, and we definitely have to get together as a community. And whether you pray, whether you don't pray, we all believe in the same thing. We all believe in Remember Everyone Deployed for Red Shirt Fridays, and we're all going to have to get together as a community. I'm seeing a lot of ugliness on Facebook, and I hear a lot of ugliness going around, and I am so glad that I live in Lake County, because even though there's a little bit of ugly here going around, I'm seeing everyone kind of like gather together. So here's what I've got so far. My information may change only because, now we're on a curfew. And you ever get on a curfew because you're grounded and now you want to do something? Well, now I want to go to Goombas and have pizza and wings and beer, and I can't. So here's what we did. The school shut down, and a lot of the families are having issues with, if you were on free or reduced lunches, feeding the kids. Now, we went grocery shopping on Monday. We had to go grocery shopping again because all of a sudden our food was like gone. It just magically disappeared because nobody knew who ate anything. So the kids that are on reduced and free lunches, now I'm not sure if it's everyone that went to the public schools, so please, if I'm wrong, please somebody correct me. But from what I understand, if you are on free and reduced lunch, starting Monday, you're going to do it drive-through style. You're going to have your kids that go to the closest school to you, and you're probably going to have to show ID, and they're going to pick up the lunch. You're going to drive through the car lines, and when you get to the front, you're going to get the lunch for the day and the next morning's breakfast. And so Lake County's going to have to do that. So all of y'all need to be patient. You need to be nice. And you need to have the kids with you so you can go ahead and pick up the lunches for that week. So let's be nice. If you know somebody can't get to the schools because they walk, they don't have a vehicle, see if you want to take them with you. I know you're supposed to be, far apart from everyone, and you've got to be careful. But, let's try, because how else are they going to get their food? Now, the American Legion in Claremont, American Legion Unit 55, Post 55, they got together with the Moose Lodge, and what they're doing is they've collected only breakfast items, and what they're doing now is over the weekend they're going to be picked up, and then they're going to prepare getting those foods, those breakfast items delivered to the different locations. So thank you, Claremont Moose Lodge and American Legion. You guys rock. Everyone got together, family strong, and we've got a bunch of family breakfast style foods that are going to be delivered. My office On Monday, Skates Realty off of Highway 50 in our parking lot. Parking lot only. We're going to have a drive-through book drive. So Read to Sydney will be here on Monday from 10 to 12. And for y'all that have kids that they can come out and pick up a couple of books. I don't have all the information just yet on how or what kind of books we have. So I did ask people that if you had something you wanted to drop off, if you had something that you wanted to donate while Read to Sydney is here, please feel free to drop it off over the weekend. I will be here in the office from Saturday from 10 to 2. I do have an autoimmune, so if you're not feeling well, please don't come. If you're going to drop the stuff off, drop it off, because I will Lysol you out my door, okay? An autoimmune means that I can't battle a cold, a regular cold, as well as somebody else. So I'm not as worse off as others. If they're pregnant, they're they're going to have problems. If they're elderly, they're going to have problems. And if they're babies, they're going to have problems. The next set of people that will have problems are people that have different autoimmune, like lupus or celiac or Crohn's or different things like that. So please be careful with those. It's not about you feeling good and wanting to go out. It's about you carrying that to somebody else, because you can carry it in your system for about 3 days. So if you do want to drop something off and you're not sure if you're feeling well, send me a message, let me know, and say, hey, Eileen, I'm going to drop it off at your office. Leave it at the front door, or I'll let me know, and I'll bring it into the office. I will spray that thing down with Lysol, but then I will have it available to give it to Read to Sydney on Monday. And again, oh goodness, I forgot what time. I just said it. What time was it? 10 to 12. So 10 to 12, if you have kids that would like to grab a book from Read to Sydney, you're not going to be able to, play with Sydney, but you're going to able to come out to the bookmobile, and you're going to be able to pick up the books, kind of like drive-through style. Saturday, Stormy Hill Harley Davidson off of Highway 50. Read to Sydney's going to be there. Same thing. If you have some kids that are looking to maybe have, they would love a book from Read to Sydney. Again, drive-through style. You're going to have to come in, grab a couple of the books, and then leave. If they don't have a book that you're looking for as far as like an age group, let them know, and maybe we can coordinate and they can have it ready for our drop-off on Monday. So Monday, Skates Realty from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. we'll have a book drive available for you. Again, it's drive-through style. There's no playing with the dogs. There's no reading to the dogs. It's just to pick up some books for the kids. And then, of course, Stormy Hill Harley on Saturday. That's tomorrow from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. As I'm finding out about different things, we're going to go ahead and share it. I have a couple of links that I'm going to share with you on my page, and they are a lot of free resources. Right now, people are kind of scared, and I hate to say it, but this is a time now that you're going to realize if you really did save your 3 months of savings that you should have had. Technically, you're supposed to have 6 months, and I know a lot of people are paycheck to paycheck, and it's struggling, and you always think that one next big deal is going to make it and save it for you. So let's figure out now as a community what we can do without, and then this way when we get out of it, because we're going to be able to remember this feeling and make sure that we save money. I mean, a lot of people have done the Dave Ramsey thing, do the envelope thing. What can you live without? How much time can you not be on the internet or not be on the games? A lot of people are stepping up because they have the good grace and benefit. I don't know what the word is. What's the word? They have the ability to be gracious. They have the ability to be able to give to others, and they're in a situation where they're able to do that. Some of the companies that are doing that are like the cable companies. Planet Fitness. I'm just a new member. I really need to go into the gym, and they know that some of us need that at the end of the day, and so they're doing free classes online. If you say, well, Eileen, I don't have internet, contact the companies, because right now you're going to have free basic internet. But right now, let's go play outside. Luckily, we have good weather. We're not in the rainy season, but still be careful because the pollen is terrible out there. Do the fives. Google says do the fives. Hands, elbows, face, feet, feel. Is that a song? What is it? Cindy, sing it with me. Hands, elbow, face, feet, feel. So hands, wash them often. Elbows, cough into it. Don't touch your face. Make that a game. Don't touch your face. Feet, stay more than 3 feet apart. And of course, if you feel sick, stay home. Please, 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 because there's people that we can't handle it. I am getting a lot of links people are sharing with me on free resources. I love the fact that you're able to tour a bunch of museums. You're able to tour zoos. I just got a friend that sent me, what did she send me? She sent me I can go visit the, not the art museum, what is it that, the free Broadway shows. So I have the link that I'm going to add where you can go ahead and see the free Broadway shows. I'm telling y'all, I'm taking advantage of all the free stuff that I can get my hands on. I got to go a couple of free webinars. Now, to be a real estate agent is kind of a bit pricey. To be a real estate broker like I am, we have a lot more classes and designations that we have to take. And I was lucky enough because of this situation that I got 3 classes recently for free. And these can cost me anywhere from $25 to $300. Now, granted, I got the lesser expensive ones for free, but I'm not complaining. That gives me time to do those. If you guys are or know of somebody that has kids, they're going to start doing homeschooling next week because this whole week was supposed to be their vacation and spring break. I feel bad because my kids weren't able to really go to the beach and they weren't able to go to Disney or the parks. So next week they get to stay and homeschool. So for those families, check in on them because they're not okay. They now have to teach all of the different classes. So if you're good with math and you're not good with science, contact some of your friends and maybe you can kind of do virtual homeschool and kind of like be creative. There's a lot of links that I'm going to go ahead and share that some of the teacher friends that I have sent me. And there's one that is all virtual learning and fun things to do for the kids. Arts and crafts. I have a lot of yarn at my house, so I've got some great patterns that I've been wanting to have time to do, so I'll be able to work on that. Y'all know that I knit for Real Life Prayer Shawl Ministry, so I'm going to try to get some shawls out. It's too hot for scarves, but those are shorter, so I might just get a couple of those done. What else do we have? We have a lot of links that we can get some free resources. So if you need something, say something, but try not to be so negative out there. So today there was 3 of us that were trying to get groceries for different people, and we just kept text messaging, hey, we have this in this store, do you have that in that store? And by the end of the day, we had several families that were able to get groceries. None of the stores had TP. I still don't understand that whole toilet paper shortage thing, but if you need something, send me a message on my private messenger, and if I know somebody that has it, I'll share those resources. And maybe instead of complaining on one of the rant pages, maybe create a resource on there and go, whoever found this, post that in that one section so it doesn't get lost. I mean, let's be creative. I'm not sure what else that we can do together, because Lake County, I mean, we always get together and we always help people out. So, Bras for the Cause and Boxers too. Obviously, that got canceled. ABC School got canceled. A lot of our fundraisers got canceled. So, this is what we're doing right now. We are not allowed to create any more fundraisers for Bras for the Cause. Now, if you have your tickets, and you know I do, hold on to your tickets because they've actually rescheduled it to June 13th. So right now, we're hoping that in June we'll be okay and we'll be able to go to the Bras for the Cause event. Now, for those fundraisers that are going on and that have already been started and approved, so for Karen Rose, Renee Lowe, Pan Service, Regina Cruz, Holly, Rob Nichols, obviously the Claremont Oyster Bar wasn't able to do their event, and if they did, I missed it. But we're all still going to collect money for Greater Claremont Cancer Foundation. We're going to really need to help them now more than ever. So we still have the Yeti tickets. They're still on sale, $20 for one or $6 for $100. The huge basket that Renee Lowe and Karen Rose are selling tickets for, those are going to be 2 for $20 or 6 for $50. That's both of those, the Yeti and the basket. The basket's about a $700 value. The Yeti is about $1,000 value. 100% of those monies are going to Greater Claremont Cancer Foundation. So we also have Kim's Cabbage Patch has a 50-50 raffle going on over at the Patch, and that money is also going towards the Greater Claremont Cancer Foundation. Now, some of these fundraisers are going to GCCF, but in the name of that particular model. So if you do the 50-50, say for me, that money is going to go in the name of the outfit I'm going to have auctioned off for Greater Claremont Cancer Foundation. And it's just kind of like a way for us to figure out creatively how to make more money to go to GCCF, because last year, they gave over $106,000 back to the Lake County community for cancer patients and families for scholarships and stuff like that. So these are your friends, these are your neighbors, and so if the money's not there, then we already know cancer is, and they're in the way. And it's just something, just because we're dealing with the COVID-19 doesn't necessarily mean we have to forget about that. So some of y'all are thinking that this virus is like crazy and new and everyone's just losing their mind over it. I have a friend, and I probably should have asked her for permission before I posted this or said this, but her husband almost died from this. So is this serious? Yes. Do you need to do something so crazy and evasive like buy all the toilet paper, buy all the meat, and block yourself into a house? No. It's common sense stuff. The good thing is we are aware that it's here. The bad thing was when he caught it, nobody knew it was in the States. Nobody knew what it was. So by the time he was tested, it was too late. Now we know about it, so now we're going to get tested, but you still have to wash your hands. If you're sick, stay home. Doctor's offices aren't even letting you come in. They're going to ask you questions before you come in. A friend of mine had to take her temperature on the first floor before she was allowed upstairs. So it's really super serious. So just be careful and have some common sense. You don't need 20 of everything. Please be nice. Well, except for toilet paper, you need 10. So let's share. Let's talk about different things that we can do. Let's talk about different events that we can still try to coordinate. Kind of like the food for the kids. We have a group. There's about 85 members, and I think the youngest member in this group is probably about 40 something. And so they need help because they can't go out into the public because they're not well, and now they're in trouble because here they are, they stayed home because they're elderly, and now there's nothing left for them to buy for the groceries. So call your neighbors, send them a text message, send them a Facebook message, send them a private message, and check on them and ask them, hey, are you okay? I called a client that I was just like, hey, I know things aren't going the way you planned, and she was so excited to go house shopping. So I said, hey, are you okay? Do you need anything? And she wanted to say she needed wine, but she's pregnant and can't do that. So we're going to send her some books instead for the kids to try to calm them down. Do you have board games that you guys don't use, and maybe your neighbors' kids need them? Let's get together. Lake County has always gotten together to share their love. So I hope we continue to do that. So, what's today? let's go over what's today, because that's what we always did, and that's how we're going to continue to end this video. And please send me those links if you have any links that I don't know about. So today, it's National Native HIV/AIDS Awareness Day. Look at that. Another reason to be careful with what you do and wash your hands. Today is National Proposal Day. Now, how sweet is that? Just because we have some crazy madness doesn't mean we can't share any love with the community. Now, I still need to find somebody to make me some gluten-free, no cheese raviolis, but today is National Happy Ravioli Day. And then, if this would be the best time ever, but it's National Kick Butt Day. And I don't mean like kick somebody's butt, I mean kick the habit. Right now, smoking is definitely not good for you. 1, the pollen is high. 2, the humidity is crazy. But 3, we need to be more health conscious. Down Dog is an awesome app for your phone that can just make you stop for a minute, breathe in, and take a moment and relax. So while you're taking a moment and relax, and if you think, Eileen, this is too stressful, I can't quit smoking, you should. You can. And I do know it's hard. I used to be a smoker, and we're probably the worst ones, but you can do it, especially if your community is here for supporting you. And of all times, this is the best time to be health conscious. And of course, it's World Flower Day, and there's so many different flowers out there. I go to, what's it called, Bulk Nation, and you can try different things. I'm learning how to cook because I'm allergic to gluten and I'm allergic to dairy, and it's so hard to find foods that I could eat there. Share some recipes. Now would be a great time to do some lives and do some really cool cooking videos. And if you feel that need, that you extroverts that need to get out into the public and you're not allowed, like for us introverts, we're enjoying this. Cook something, make a show. It's funny, it's hilarious. Facebook Live videos are super fun and easy. I mean, look, I'm on one. If you're shy, do a recording and then pop it on video. Have fun with it. Y'all, now is the time to share what you guys can do. Now, tomorrow is National Quilting Day. I would love to see your quilt projects. Who's working on a quilt? Joan, I know you love these quilts, and I wish I could do them. I enjoy them. I know how much time and energy went into them, but I can't sew. Could be why I do crochet and I do knit, so I've been working on those projects for church. And I do make a few presents for friends. I did the American flag. Now I feel like maybe I need to do a different flag or something that'd be cool. Now I don't know about it, but it's National Corn Dog Day tomorrow, so maybe have a barbecue tomorrow. Sit with your kids. Have something kind of cool to do. On the 21st, it's also National Single Parent Day. So that means y'all need to check on your single parent friends, because I'm telling you, they're not okay. They can use your support. Call somebody. Just say, hi, how are you doing? Can I help you? Check in on them. Just making that offer will brighten somebody's day, especially now when we're going to be locked down and we don't know what we're going to be doing. The tension is super high, and just hearing a friendly voice on the other line is going to be super fun. And how appropriate that our last thing is National Common Courtesy Day. So let me tell y'all, I have seen some ugliness on Facebook. I have seen some ugliness in public in the stores. And I hate to tell you, but somebody hit my friend's car with a cart and smashed her tail light in. She needs to buy groceries. Now she's got to be worried about a light. Y'all, you shouldn't have done that. I mean, how hard is it to just put your cart away to the side? And that was just done quickly. And so that's terrible. Common courtesy. Let's try to do that for this week. National Common Courtesy. Send me a message about something that somebody did that made you smile. Let's go back to random act of kindness. Buy somebody a cup of coffee. I know it's going to be a little bit harder now, but a lot of drive-thrus are out there. Please try to still support your small businesses, because right now, those small businesses, they're going to struggle, and they're the ones that sponsor your kid's baseball team. They're the ones that buy 50 boxes of Girl Scout cookies. How many Girl Scout cookies did I buy? And I'm allergic to all of them. Well, except I just found out this year that I can have Thin Mints, but I still had to be careful. But I still bought like, what, a couple of 10, 20, 30, ooh. Let's not admit how many boxes I bought, okay? Let's just say that I bought some boxes and I can't even eat the cookies, so I gave them away to somebody else and I made somebody else's day. Now, I don't tell you this to say, woo, Eileen did this. I tell you this that was simple. I bought a $5 box of cookies, made a Girl Scout happy, an entrepreneur, and then I gave that cookie to somebody else and I made somebody else's day. You don't even have to tell them you did it. You can just drop them off. So, National Courtesy Day, let's do it. Let's remember everyone to play. Let's be nice, smile more. If you smile, somebody's going to smile back. I mean, come on. Can you stop smiling? Because it's good. Let's make this a great weekend. I know it's going to be our first kind of struggling weekend where everything is going to be kind of closed down and you're not allowed to go eat, but you're still able to support some people, buy a gift certificate and spend it later. I still am able to order food. I'm still able to order gluten-free food, and I'm supporting my community, but very little because, of course, I have to be conscious too. So I'm not telling you go spend all your money all at once because you don't. You shouldn't because you don't know what's going to go on later, but still be nice about it. Smile and call somebody. So please, I know this is the most different Red Shirt Friday that I have done in a while. I hope that maybe I was still able to brighten somebody's day. Every time I do this video, somebody calls me or sends me a message and tells me thank you. If you see a link that I'm going to post and it doesn't work for you, please let me know because I'm getting these links from friends and teachers and I want to be able to share them for you. These are free resources that you should not have to pay. Now, I don't know how long they're going to be free. Some of them state 30 days, 60 days, and 90 days. So obviously we're going to try to get as much free as we can. And last but not least, my poor son, East Ridge High seniors. A lot of y'all last year, end of hurrahs, got canceled. So maybe we can make a plan for later. We haven't heard anything, and I hate to hear that the seniors aren't going to have a graduation, so I really hope we're able to do something later. If you hear of something, please let me know. I try not to look too much on Facebook because it was just so ugly lately. So I would like to know what kind of information you're hearing about the East Ridge High seniors. Any information you got for me, let me know and share it with me. I'd be happy to share with you. I won't be doing my Pink Wednesday videos for a little bit, but I am going to continue to share some information on our Red Shirt Fridays because this is your Red Shirt video as well, and I share all of the information that you send me that I can send out to the public. So I look forward to seeing y'all over the weekend. Remember, if you're going to drop something off, if you're not feeling well, just let me know, and I will Lysol it before I put it in my office, and I will have it ready for Rita Sydney for Monday's book delivery from 12 to 2, unless you're going to go to the 10 to 12 at Skates Realty, unless you're going to go to Stormy Hill Harley tomorrow from 12 to 2. So, be nice. Be courteous, enjoy your weekend, and if you need to hear a smiling face, give me a call and I will do my best. Thanks so much, and I look forward to seeing you next Friday. Happy Red Shirt Friday weekend.